Good morning.
Where are we?
We are approaching the coast of Maine. We're about 30 miles outside of Portland right now. There is no wind. We had 2.5 knots of true wind, which, this boat can sail pretty well. Can't sail in that. So we are motoring right now.
And what are the conditions like?
It's pretty dang calm. There's like barely a ripple on the water. We got a few waves out there, but we'll take nice and flat.
It kind of looks like it's foggy out, but it's not.
Yeah, it's just sort of hazy.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if the camera can see behind David, but there is land there. And it's like 15 miles away.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of visibility.
For our arrival back in the States, the Portland Fire Department gave us one awesome welcome. We dropped the hook off of Fish Point, one of the few anchorages close to downtown Portland, and relaxed for a few days. Eventually, we moved over to DeMillo's Marina, right in the heart of downtown, so that Starry Horizons could host a bachelor party for my college roommate. Amy and I rode the Amtrak down Easter, all the way to Boston. There, she would stay with family while I met up with the guys for one night out on the town before heading back to Portland. We had a great time reminiscing about our days at Texas A&M and enjoying all the lobster that Portland had to offer. Most days consisted of early bedtimes and gentlemanly debates, but we did find some time to go sailing and at least one night of fun that Starry Horizons won't soon forget. After surviving the bachelor party, it was time to head north to meet up with Amy's family. Along the way, it seemed like we had to dodge every lobster pot in Maine. After a long day of avoiding lobster pots on our trip up to Booth Bay, we were kind of surprised to find that another catamaran had decided to join us. Looks like we've got a new catamaran buddy up here in Maine. Looks like a new gunboat just joined us. Which takes us from being the coolest cat in the anchorage to not so much. We kept heading north towards Brooklin, Maine, where we would meet up with Amy's family. Along the way, we had to dodge even more lobster pots, and some of the lobstermen as well. We finally found the rest of the family as they came back to their mooring on a beautiful Hinkley called Requisaire. That night, we had them over for dinner on Starry Horizons in preparation for the next day, where we all went out and cheered on Amy's Uncle Jim and Cousin Camden as they sailed in the 2015 National Shellback Championship. We enjoyed our time with family, but we had to move Starry Horizons up to Georgetown, where we would leave her at the Robin Hood Marine Center while we went back to Texas for my roommate's wedding. We had to complete a few projects, including pickling the water maker, since we would be gone for an extended period of time. Right now we are in Georgetown, Maine, the Robin Hood Marine Center. Here on a mooring ball, and we just got back from our trip to Texas, looking to prepare for our trip down to Bermuda. Unfortunately, the weather is not really cooperating, so it looks like we're going to be stuck here a few more days. And lucky us, we've got some cold and rain, just to remind us how much we cannot wait to get south and experience some warmer weather. Alright, so what time is it and what's that light?
It's 5:15 a.m. on Saturday, October
9th or 10th or something?
10th, October 10th, and we've got a diver in the water. It's like 50 degrees outside.
It's so bloody cold.
It's so bloody cold. And the diver came to come clean our bottom, because we're hoping to leave for Bermuda soon. And I'm drinking hot chocolate, and the dude is swimming in 50-degree water.
Well, we appreciate it.
Yeah. I'm sure as hell I'm not going to swim in it.
Diver just finished up. Even though waking up at 4:30 kind of was a sucky way to start the day, got a rainbow to make things a little bit better. While we waited for an appropriate weather window, we decided a trip to the Maine Maritime Museum would be a completely appropriate way to spend our time.
WTF, mate?
WTF, mate? Get out of the way. The beautiful day was just calling out for a trip on the water, so we decided to hitch a ride on the river cruise from the museum. They showed us the sights on the Kennebec River, including the Bath Iron Works, where they were putting the finishing touches on some new destroyers for the U.S. Navy. With the weather window finally opening, it was time for us to say goodbye to Maine. We had a great time with friends and family, but I wasn't all that sad about leaving the lobster pots behind.